Hello, my name is Dr. Kam Wong. I have been a medical practitioner now for the last 37 years, and I've specialized in the field of psychological medicine and coaching for the last 26 years. Over this period of time, I have observed that the world has become more and more competitive. Children and adolescents are supposed to perform much better to gain entry into tertiary institutions. And not only that, they need to have good transcript and good grades in order to get a good first job. And people in the workforce, in employment, in corporate life, have to even perform and compete much better. Increased productivity is the term that has been thrown around. But not only that, we find that people are supposed to be more productive, but with a shorter period of time allocated to them to perform their duty. So the balance of stress management and productivity is a vital thing that a worker has to come to master. But not only that, there has to be a balance in the person's private sector, the private life, personal life, family life, as well as work life. When the person doesn't do that properly, the person would suffer psychological problems such as burnt out, anxiety, stress, depression, not to mention nervous breakdown. In my personal life as a coach, I have helped many people to maintain their productivity, but also to manage their life in such a way that they can deal with the stresses and the demands of their workplace, but being able to balance with the demands of their own personal domain, such as their personal life and family life. So stress management and productivity are very important. We need to learn the skills in order to be productive. But we also need to learn the skill in order to best manage stresses in our life, just so that work itself would not be a dominant force in our life, but yet at the same time we can be productive, we can be happy, and we can enjoy a wholesome life. Very often, people that I coach ask me, what can I do in between sessions to improve my skills so that I remain stress-free, so that I can be optimally productive in my work? When asked such questions, I'm always at a loss because I cannot find anything on the market for these people whom I coach. As a result of that, I have put together toolkits that the person can do in between sessions of coming to see me, so that they can improve their skills in anxiety management, in stress management, but also to optimize their potential and achievement. And at the end of the day, when the person can manage stress, and at the end of the day, when person can optimize their performance, it translates into greater productivity. And that itself would feed into the self-esteem of a person to be even a more confident person. So it is that positive cycle of positive self-management in terms of emotions, in terms of regulations of stress, into increased productivity, and itself feeding into a greater self-esteem and the ability to perform at a higher function. I hope that you find the toolkits I put together helpful in helping you to achieve your aim to be productive, not at the expense of your own health, not at the expense of your own family life, and definitely not at the expense of your personal life. But somehow you are able to balance all these spheres together as though you are juggling the balls in the air. And when you are able to do that, you will be much happier, and much more fulfilled.